Tinubu is not the problem of the losers. Atiku and Obi have two problems. Tunji and Abayomi says, welcome to the news and thank you for turning to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news update, please click on the notification bell. According to constitutional attorney Tunji Abayomi, Peter Obi, a former governor, and Atiku Abubakar, a former vice president, each have two issues that are separate from Bola Tinubu. In an interview with TVC, Abayomi claimed that one of the issues Atiku has is that he switched political parties, as no president has ever been elected in Nigeria after doing so. He explained that this is because such activities led to a loss of motivation, social support, morals, and respect. He claimed that Atiku portrayal by the former president Olusegun Obasanjo in his book is his second issue. In his words, Tinubu is not the problem of the losers. Atiku and Obi are actually have two problems. Atiku and Obi have two problems. In my view, the problem of former Vice President Atiku are basically two. No president has been elected in Nigeria who has moved from one party to another. In the process of doing so, you lose energy, you lose people, you lose principle and regard. Now, what is this man saying? Because me, I'm not understanding what he's saying. First of all, he's saying Tinubu is not the problem of the losers. Exactly. I agree with him. Tinubu is not the problem of the leaders. Yes, the problem of the leaders to me is injustice. The problem of the leader, what's it called? Tinubu, the problem of the losers, if he is referring to as loser, is Atiku and Obi. Number one, this is not Tinubu. He just happens to be the one sitting on that seat. What is the problem here is the injustice done to the people of Nigeria. To me, this is it. It is injustice done, and it only concerns one person. For those who think Tinubu is the problem, I don't think they are seeing the bigger picture of how hot the people of Nigeria is currently right now. If at all anybody thinks Tinubu is his or problem between Atiku and Obi, if they're the two losers now Abayomi is referring to, then I'll be disappointed. Why? Because Tinubu is just happens to be the one sitting on that seat. Don't get me wrong. The people of Nigeria are hot. The people of Nigeria are not happy. They voted for somebody and somebody else was given to them. They are not happy with the way the 2023 election was conducted. They are not happy that after, they signed the 2022 electoral law, bill into law, something else happened. Something different happened in the, something different entirely happened in the election. They are not happy. They want justice to be done. So Tinubu is not, if you look at it from one angle, it is right. But where he's also wrong is saying nobody has moved from one political party to another. Is that the issue? That is not the issue. That is not the issue. Why Atiku has not been able to, what's it called? This thing is, it is his impatience. Now, impatience, you understand, his inability to consistently be consistent in one place. I believe that this thing I'm doing, it is going to make sense. Now, impatience, now, cosam. And knowing when to see. The thing is, if you are someone who, let's say, knows how to repair a car, you're not being paid because you use 5 minutes. You can take your car to a mechanic and they charge you really, they charge you high. There are people who, they're the best in the world when it comes to fixing cars. Those people, they are not paid for the time they use. They are paid for the experience. Knowing when to do something. Okay, this particular vehicle has issue. Now, you know exactly where to go. You know where you go touch for the vehicle. You know where to go exactly. You know the wires that have been cut. You know how to go and, tie them and, tape them together. And you collect your maybe $5,000 or $10,000 for that one. And that person will pay him gladly. What the person is paying for is not paying for, what's it called, the time. The time, it is just maybe this might take you maybe less than 5 minutes to do, but it's paying for the experience. Now, Atiku is not patient. He's not patient to say, okay, number one, let me wait. Make I wait until everywhere. Number two, you don't just come in and you don't come and want to become the president of Nigeria when there is, let's say, a northerner has just left the seat. You don't do that. Now, what in follow put Atiku for this place now? Had they been Atiku no come as I run at all, believe you me, if he come as I maybe next, maybe his own people. And then, of course, the third thing that kept Atiku from, winning is his character on the seat. If you are someone, let's say for instance, you are a secretary, you're not a floor member, maybe you are a secretary, you are one of the ESCOs in a particular environment, and you now grew from that position, you want to become something more. Now, how you just handle that your small position, they will look you. Maybe you're a secretary, maybe you are just an acting secretary. How you handle that position when you are that, what's it called? Well, how you handle that position when you are actually that small position is what people are going to look at. What happened when he was the vice president? You understand? Up to date, we know, and there are what's it called, evidence everywhere how he almost privatized in the name of privatizing. He bought or took over, almost sold out all Nigeria. We know, yes. It's not like now Obasanjo writing his book. This thing happened. No happen. Hey, it happened. You coming out to say Obasanjo writing in his book. He's coming out to say maybe do am. Maybe OBJ just write am. No. It happened. If you check their names, you'll understand. Are you implying that if Bola Tinubu is found to have forged the submitted certificate, he justified it because of the 2023 Labour Party and PDP presidential candidates' disposition to how they play their politics? What a stretch of justification. My brother, no be small stretch of justification. Tinubu is not the problem of Atiku Obi. He is the problem of Nigeria. Another angle to look at it. He's not the problem. Their own problem now make them do the Obi problem and make them do the right thing. You understand? Meanwhile, Atiku problem now, maybe Atiku problem is now Tinubu. But believe me, for the people of Nigeria, Tinubu is now the problem. Alright, now this man is clearly a Tinubu disciple and is commenting from Tinubu's television station and is a Yoruba man. What else do we have to share as thoughts on his postulations? It is his master's voice. What is our business commenting on the nonsense he's saying? So people don't provoke. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time.